Buongiorno everyone, and we're back. 5,000 subscribers again. For fuck's sake. First channel we all know went down due to AdSense issues, so we started this one up in August and we're back to 5,000. Thanks very much everyone. So we'll put it out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram yesterday. Well, mainly Facebook and Instagram on it. So we've got some Q&As here, some questions to answer that were put out last night. So let's just go through them. We'll pick them at random. Starting off with Facebook. What's this one here? Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized Mike Ashleys or one Mike Ashley-sized duck?
That's a class question.
I'd go with one Mike Ashley-sized duck. There's 100 of them. There's too many around. I mean, biting at my ankles, taking my toes off. There's too many to deal with there. If I can just want one big fucking duck, there's going to be a big duck, like, isn't it? If it's Mike Ashley-sized.
Nah, because that's a duck, just man-sized. I don't want to fight a duck. If I was going to do that, I'd rather just fucking fight Mike Ashley one-on-one, you know what I mean? But if you've got 100 just little Mike Ashleys and you could fucking kick them in the face 100 times.
Kick them all out, but they'll be all out, yeah?
I couldn't give a fuck. Just fucking
like rats,
bang! Just
spiders.
Boot them all out of the shop 100 times. Mike Ashley, just imagine midget Mike Ashleys. You'd get
mini Mike.
You just get loads of satisfaction just booting the piss out of them all day, wouldn't you? That'd be fucking class, that, wouldn't it? 100 duck-sized Mike Ashleys all day long.
Started from what's happened to the supposed takeover? More PR bullshit from Ashley. Yeah, pretty much. Nothing's happened and nothing will ever happen under Mike Ashley. We're not going to sell the club. He's gone anywhere.
I don't know if it's PR bullshit from Mike Ashley. I think there was some genuine substance in it, but Mike Ashley's just he's going to do everything he can to not sell it. Just absolutely fucking rinse the piss. So I don't know if it was a PR stunt. I don't know how much involvement Mike Ashley had in it, but one thing's for sure, he's not going to sell.
He always says that he's annoyed when it gets leaked, doesn't he? So
he's always like, if someone comes in with an offer, then I'll accept that. I'll not stand in anyone's way.
Before you know it.
What do you mean you're not going to stand in anyone's way? The guy's fucking worth more money than anyone else in the world.
That's why though, he's taking the piss, isn't he?
What do you mean you're not going to stand in the way?
Asking for too much. Silly demands.
Dickhead, man, I know. Like, just sell the club, man. If you're going to get an offer decent enough, sell it, man. Don't stop being a cock. Just piss off.
Bring back Mitrovic or Rondon?
Rondy? Aye.
Both, either. Will do.
No, I would have Mitrovic.
Rid of Mitrovic too early. We asked too much of him too soon. He was too young. Chucked him in the deep end.
I definitely would have Mitrovic. I'd say he was too young, wasn't really given too much of a chance. He was frozen out pretty much by Rafa.
He showed a lot more than Joelinton has.
Oh yeah, that without a doubt. Yeah. But Mitrovic had a bit of a fiery spell. Had a bit of a temperament.
Lunatic.
And in the championship, he was unreal. Like, he scores 20 odd goals in the championship, but in the Premiership, he was alright when he was never really set the world on fire.
Was he just an angry white girl?
Yeah, pretty much. Like Rondon, when he had him for 12 months, scored 12 goals or something like that. A few more. He scored a few goals for West Brom.
I think Mitrovic had like a West Ham would do really well. Me like.
Yeah, he would. But if you had to choose between them, I'd probably pick Rondon, but not against.
Definitely choose Rondon.
Yeah, not against Mitrovic. Like, great player. But
that day and Ali said he would come back, didn't he? Rondon.
Why is he doing that, man?
Imagine just signing Rondon for the quarter of the price that we're saying Joelinton for.
I know. Funny that we probably should have done it in the first place. Like,
it's alright.
It's weird how that wouldn't work.
Look at Carolyn for the age experience. Loads of games.
Bullshit.
Another one similar. Would you just have Perez back from Leicester? Obviously. Yes, definitely. He hasn't really done much since he's went there.
Depending on the price, like I think we've got a kind of good deal for Perez. 30 million. I don't think he's worth that. Like, so if we could get him back for under 20, I'd probably take him back. Like, definitely.
I reckon it'll be abroad. Will be his next move, but I don't watch Leicester week in week out. He probably does a lot for them in the build up of the play, but he doesn't seem to get on the score sheet very often.
I'm sure True Fox said he was his favourite player.
Really? He wonder you get so much
He wonder you get stick, pal. Fucking hell. I would take him back if the price was right. Like, I wouldn't pay too much for him.
If Joelinton ups his game, how many goals does he need to score by the end of the season for Greggs to consider giving him a black card? 1. Just going to be a miracle.
Fucking hell.
FA Cup final, that's what he needs to do. Give him a black card for life if he scores in the FA Cup final. Or on the last game of the season, he does Gutierrez and keeps the whoop. It shouldn't come to that, but it's Newcastle. It probably will.
Yeah. I don't know. Has any other player got a black card? Shearer hasn't got one, so I just fucking enjoy it.
Stormzy's got one, hasn't he?
Stormzy's just got one. He's won with fucking 19 Brit Awards, got fucking 49 number ones. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
if anything, Stephen Taylor should have one, you ask me, eh? Stephen Taylor, I mean. Jody Hart, all pasty guy. He deserves one.
I think I should fucking have one.
He should have shares in Greg's, that one. What formation would you like to see us play? He's recommending an old style 4-1-2-1-2. Mike Bassett, Christmas pudding. At 4-3-3 all day long.
Yeah.
Works, beautiful to watch.
It is like a modern day formation.
You need the right players. Obviously, it's not going to be Barcelona-esque, but you put St. Maximin in that false 9 role because Joelinton's not doing anything. So I want to see the 4-3-3.
Yeah, 4-3-3
let you have a bit the ball in the middle of the park. Let you have more in the final third.
Yeah, I think 1-2-1-2 is a bit too narrow. Like
2-2-1-2.
Now out wide, like St. Maximin and Miggy would have to come more inside, which I think would be good. To be fair, I'm not knocking that, but I think that's a bit too narrow. Like
you could have,
say 4-3-3. I'm an old school stickler for a good old 4-4-2, me, you know.
If you've got the Bale, you'll do it with a treat this weekend.
Exactly, yeah. You kind of whack a good old 4-4-2. It works for many a year. It's just in the modern era, we're trying to be a bit fancy with like fucking 4-3s and 1-2 and 1 fucking 7-3 and 9.
I'd much rather see 4-4-2 than fucking 5-2-3 that way, not a 5-4-1.
It has worked. It was Rafa's tactic, and like the last couple of years we haven't had enough up top, and we have been better defensively, so that's why it works. Like having 5, we've got 5 better defenders than we've got up top.
True,
so it has worked, but it is just getting fucking boring. And not changing it up against fucking League One teams and teams like Crystal Palace, who scored the least goals, Norwich, rock bottom of the league, Rochdale, Oxford. Why we're not changing it up? Why we're not trying to go a bit more attacking? It's just fucking frustrating. Like
Brucey just hasn't. Like,
it is just.
You said, he's
and I just got no
idea.
It is just boring as hell. Like when Rafa was first bringing it in, he only really played it against like City and Liverpool and Chelsea and United and teams like that, which made sense because we couldn't really attack against teams like that. We had to like just create a wall at the back. We had to just park the bus, which worked, but. Against Crystal Palaces and Norwiches and stuff.
You've got to have game plans for different games. It's not just the same thing.
So I'll just stick the same formation for everyone.
Aye. We're playing the day Real Madrid. 5-2-3. We're playing the day Oxford United.
Nah.
5-2-3 again. 5-2-3. Got beat 4-0 last week. Tell you what we'll do. Same thing.
Just boring, man. It's just fucking knee. There's no thought goes into it. Like it must be so easy for
British living the dream, isn't he? He comes in, puts his feet up. Snow on the dating bar, lads, we got him.
Right, come in early for training of the day because we've got some tactics to talk about.
Aye.
So this weekend, lads, we're gonna play 5-2-3.
It's like when the players say like. Managers that have pushed themselves and made them better in their career, like Mourinho said it about, Lampard said it about Mourinho, and that he took them to the next level. You know, for a fact, and Bruce is just like, you're doing an out for me. Do you know what I mean? This is knee. They've been stuck in a dead end job, and Bruce, and it's just like, I'm got anyway. Yeah, like, I'm not learning a thing. It's like waking up. Oh, I wonder what we're gonna do today. I wonder how I'm gonna improve myself. I wonder what we're gonna learn on the training ground. Same thing. I literally just think it'd be like a lazy P teachers. Just sit lads gonna have a kick about. I mean,
yeah, nah. I've got to hang out, lads. Just fuck off.
Unreal.
Not about it.
Unreal. Bad. It kind of linked to another one is where he's saying the Michael Tompkins. Chance of dropping Joelinton on, play Richie on the left with Almiron on the right and Maximin up top. Kind of what I said, probably not Richie up there for me, like. But then he said, 4 people he's not a striker, pace and trickery is better than what we've got up top. Surely the 40 million doesn't even matter anymore when he ain't scoring.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like Richie's kind of gone down in my estimations a bit over the last couple of years. Like
Richie's good. Richie would be good in 4-4-2.
Yeah,
old-fashioned.
That's what we used to.
Old-fashioned left midfielder.
When Rafa first came in, we did play 4-4-2 with Richie on the right.
Aye, that's where you want Richie. I think further forward, he hasn't got enough pace, and then obviously he gets played at wing back most of the time, doesn't he? Which he's adapted well to. But I just don't think he suits what we're trying to do anymore. I think if we went to 3 up top like that, you would have Saint Almiron and Lazaro for pace, or even Saint Almiron and Gale through the middle or something like that. Just like an option like that, because for me, Richie doesn't bring enough, because even he's
a good option, but to start week in, week out, I don't think he's quite up there.
I think that's about it on the old Facebook ones, what we can pick out for there. So moving on to Instagram. You fucking knows on here. What inspired you to make the channel? Also, congrats. Cheers. Get Ashley out. Nice name as well. To make the channel was literally when I thought someone should be interviewing Newcastle fans.
Yeah.
I would say the ground. I didn't even realise there was Newcastle Fans TV because I wasn't really big on YouTube, as in like searching on it. I watched like 1 or 2 channels. It's still the same. I don't even really go on YouTube much to watch things. And well, obviously we found out they were there when we started it, but obviously they were just standing in the same location interviewing the same 2 or 3 people, whereas our thing was to go outside 9 bar and interview anyone that walked past, anyone that came on. And even now, I was just got to that stage though where you obviously see regular faces now because we go there and then there's just queues of people waiting to get on.
Yeah, obviously people know where we are, so that's why you do see some of the same faces like Passy Guy, Joey Rick, people like that. So
well, Joey Rick, that'd be nice.
That's what I'm saying. We don't see him anymore.
Not so much for many people out there, but I like. Obviously, we still try and do it as well, where we walk up with 9 bar and do Robbo because of Robbo, go crack, and then we see other people like the Irish bloke who had on the American and stuff like that. So we're bumping into new faces, but
last couple of weeks has been a bit of a queue, like him. I think more people must either know who we are or know where we're standing or something, and just want to come and express their opinions, which is class. So if anyone wants to come on, feel free. Like that's what we're there for. We don't really want to see the same faces week in, week out. Like that's we want to see variation.
Variation and regulars is good.
Yeah, definitely.
But that was it. Just give Newcastle fans advice after the game. General love of Newcastle. Always talk about Newcastle off camera, so I thought, fuck it, we'll jump on this and do it in front of camera, really. And then one thing will lead to another. It was never my idea to even do 99% of the stuff we do now. I never even think about doing previews and rate player ratings and all the stuff that kind of comes with the fan channel thing that obviously Robbie from FTV guided us through and just said you should do this, you should do that, and then it just came about just having crack in front of a camera talking about what we love, Newcastle. Yeah,
this is like podcasts and stuff. Like we'll literally just do this down the pub anyway without a camera. Like we'll literally just sit and talk shit. Just crack each other up.
Win awards for it though.
Just crack each other up, make jokes about Newcastle, about football in general. This is just it's what we do. Just have a few pints. We haven't got one today. It's a little bit early. Early recording this week, so I met Rennie's on the Fantas. This is just what we do. Thought might as well do it on camera. Just put our opinions out there. We are just fans. We are just normal people. We're not any different than anyone else.
I think that's the way it's going now. The world's changing. I don't think years ago we would have been asked to go on to Sky Sports and all the things we've done, BBC and Channel 4 and that. But now the world's changing where fan channels are becoming huge, especially when it's a huge club like Man United or Arsenal. They've got global viewing around the world. But a lot of people are tuning into FanTVs now to hear the regular person speak, to hear the in-the-know answer instead of pundits that don't really know the club too well. And it's just a different outlet, isn't it? Because it's just modern day.
People are just getting fucking bored of pundits now and now. They're just generic and shit.
Nah.
They're a little bit too political. They don't want to say too much to upset too many people. And usually they haven't got a fucking clue. They don't watch the week in, week out. They just go on and just say...
And you have to be Chelsea with the biggest shithouse game ever. Bruce did a great job. Just because we nicked the goal in the last minute.
They haven't got a fucking clue. They don't watch the team. They don't watch every minute, every week like what we do. They're probably know what they're talking about, but not really as much as what we do.
That's the thing now, though. It's just the realness of it, innit? The odd swear word will come in just naturally. This will come in naturally, that'll come naturally. You can just say what you want, do what you want, because it's our thing.
Yeah. That's the thing, people say, why do you swear so much?
Didn't babe.
Don't babe, don't swear.
Yeah, I'm beers.
I know. Well, that's just the thing. We're not trying to be Sky Sports. If you want over professionalism, go and watch Sky Sports.
And there's plenty that do try and be BTEC Sky Sports.
I know. We just want to do our own thing. We're not trying to be anyone else. But like you say, we do just do what we would do down the pub. We'd swear, we'd burp, just fucking just do dumb shit. We're not that awesome. We're not trying to be Sky Sports. We're not trying to be over professional. We are just young lads who just want to have a laugh. They don't take a shit too seriously, but people tend to not like it too much.
Well, especially when you talk about the Man United and the Arsenal, the amount of shit that United stand getting, shout out flexing that, but they just get loads of grief for getting it again yesterday. I seen this morning on Twitter, people just having digs and that, people fucking trying to hit them and smash the cameras up. That's what are you doing?
I know, what's the fucking need for that? People just trying to make a video and just talk about football. Why does that get
you? Even after a 3-0 win and all.
Why does that get you so
It's their fault we won 3-0 the day, isn't it?
I know. They get the blame when you lose. Like when Arsenal FanTV were getting all their shit, they will be getting scapegoated. Right? Even after a 3-0 win, it's your fault we won 3-0. Right, never.
Sorry about that.
Fucking hell.
Who's better, Matty or Sean? At the minute, I think Matty should be played instead of Sean. Do you know what it is? I can't understand why Matty's not getting any action, not even off the bench.
I know, it is frustrating.
I think he brings something different to the team. He brings legs to the middle of the park. I don't know, obviously his contract renewal's up in the air as well, so that's, for me, when you're looking at our best 2 midfielders this season, Shelby was good at the start of the season, but obviously he's injured. It was Hayden and Matty Longstaff who's made the most impact. Hayden, without a doubt, is the best.
Yeah.
As in form-wise, reliability. And Matty's popped up with a goal here and there. Like I say, he brings energy into the middle of the park. Now we're playing Bentaleb and Sean, who are just fucking stuck in the mud.
I know.
And I rate Sean, and I think he does better when he's further forward. But at the minute, well, this season overall, I've much preferred Matty because I think Sean hasn't done out really, apart from obviously Oxford away.
Yeah, Sean has had a very frustrating season. Like obviously, he was a massive hero last season. He was getting 50 million transfer rumours and stuff to Man United and like big transfers. But this season, I don't know if the expectations has gone too far, if he's now looking like he's overrated, or if like the rumours have gotten to his head or what. But he has had quite a poor season. And Matty just come in this season, young 19-year-old, just you can just tell he fucking loves the club. Like he's just hungry, he wants to play and put in 110%. And he has got a bit more of an attacking instinct. Like I think I mentioned something last week about Hayden and Bentaleb playing in the middle, and someone mentioned like that two defensive players, which makes sense. But why can't we play like Hayden is like the holding player and Matty going forward? Like Sean's done that a couple times this season. Like say Oxford, he was class, but I really do think Matty just brings more to the table. Like getting forward, he's got 2 goals this season against Man United.
Aye.
Got a couple more in the cup and all, and he scored against Rochdale.
Even Rochdale away when we were there. He was always on the ball. He was always making things happen. He was covering every blade of grass.
He's like a fucking Jack Russell, wasn't he? He was just running around the shop.
Would Divin see that with the likes of Bentaleb?
He's got so much energy and just will to do well. Like I think that we missed that. Like a young Geordie lad who just really, really wants to put an effort in. I think that's priceless. And like it's class that we're getting him through the academy. Obviously, he's free. But if we let him go in the summer for free, that's criminal. That's fucking suicide. That
bonkers. Some big clubs linked with him and Al, and I wish him all the best. But one of seems to stay that way.
I'm sure he wants to stay now. I'm sure he doesn't particularly want to leave. I say like he's a Geordie lad. He puts in 110% for the club.
Why isn't that shit so legit, man?
If he goes, like honestly, I'm fucking done with this club.
You know for a fact he'll do class as well.
And I will. Like obviously, like if he goes anywhere, if he does go to Man United or whoever, best of luck to him. Like I'll always support him. But if we let him go, it's absolute fucking a crime. Like
I'll see him Mali in the summer anyway. Pasty guy, congratulations lads, very well deserved. Cheers mate. Kind of answered your first question about Hayden being dropped for Bentaleb. So the second question is Bruce losing the dressing room, or if he isn't, how long will it be before he does? Well, he's kind of squashed the rumours about how the players, he was meant to have a go at the players and then they ended up going on the train instead of the plane, wasn't it? That was definitely another shit. It was saying that. I mean, Bruce came out and just said basically the flight down there was horrendous, so some of the lads wanted to get the train back. I don't think that was a falling out, but I think one of the things that Bruce has been known to be good at is man management, because he'll just be giving out Brucey bear hugs. But I think the matter of time he loses his dressing room is when there's like a player revolt, when certain players start kicking off. When we've seen it, I remember Clara, when obviously Lascelles stepped up the plate and got hammered away at Southampton, and he had a right go at the players. I think it's when that starts happening, the players go at each other's neck, and then it'll turn to Bruce. I think, I honestly don't know how much faith is in the dressing room and what's really happening, because you can see that there's knee tactics, there's knee plans. We've just regurgitated Rafa's fucking diary notes from last year with the 5-3-2. So if he changes it up this weekend, we'll see where it goes. But I don't know. I'm not honestly. I'm scared for the rest of the season, and that means dressing room tension and all the pressure and everything's only going to get much worse.
Yeah, I'm definitely worried. I don't know how much the players really have faith in Bruce. Like you say, he's a good man management. He's like a father figure or something. I think it was Clinton Morrison said that on 5 Live on it. Like, I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm sure like they'll like him, to get on with him, but in terms of a manager, is he really getting the best of his players?
Absolutely not.
Like you look at like the stats, like we're bottom of the league for pretty much fucking everything, and if we're not bottom, we're second bottom.
You look where like Shaw and that's fell. Shaw and that look like a shadow of the former players now, even Sean.
And
compared to where Rafa, that shows where the coaching's gone.
And we'll touch on the first point you made, like what's Bentaleb done, what's Hayden done to be dropped? Exactly.
Does Bentaleb sign on loan with a guarantee of playing every fucking game? Or what?
Like Hayden will be fucking raging. Like we just mentioned before, he does put in 110%. He puts himself about. He gets stuck in everything. He has been one of our best players, most consistent players this season. Bentaleb's come in and, to be fair, not really done well. If Bentaleb was doing well, then maybe you could be like, all right, fair play.
Too much time on the ball.
Like he's not as good as Hayden. So like Hayden's on the bench. He must be getting fucking frustrated. He must be thinking, Brucey, what you doing, man? Like he'll be sitting on the bench watching Bentaleb play shit and think, what the fuck's going on here?
Aye, but even Matty as well. But I think the thing is like with Bruce and all, like you say, I think Lascelles and that, and players who've been there for years now, and Dubravka, everyone who've been under Rafa, And then to Bruce, they must be thinking, Jesus Christ.
I know.
They must do, man, because it's a Championship manager, a Champions League manager.
Yeah.
So they must be thinking, like, in the get what we said at the start about, like, I'm going anywhere here under this bloke.
There's been points this season, like particularly when Bruce was first brought in at various points this season, you did think like, oh, maybe he's not as bad as we thought, or we'll give him a chance, like we'll give him time, like he's done nothing wrong, he's only accepted a job, like it's not his fault he's here, it's fucking Mike Ashley's fault at the end of the day. We're willing to give him a shot. About a couple of months ago, I think we were asked, like, is he doing a good job? And we were like, yeah, he is. Like, he's not doing.
It's not pretty, but it was results were getting in. But now we're not getting either.
the last couple of weeks, like couple of months, has been just absolutely dreadful. Like I'm fucking sick of watching it. Like just shite, like draws, defeats to lesser teams. Like it's really something that needs to happen. But obviously, it's like we say, it's not even Bruce's fault anymore. It's coming up from the top. Like Brucey's only accepted a job much better than the standard he was at. Like, he would never have turned this down. Like, he is a Championship manager. And coming from a Champions League manager, Rafa, with all these credentials, Champions League wins, Europa League wins, all this stuff. Like, it is just massive downgrade. Like Bruce,
levels.
Rafa's got tactics. He knows what he's doing. He's been in the job. He's won everything he can win. He's an intelligent bloke. I mean, he's got tactics for days. Bruce came out at the start of the season and said,
didn't do tactics.
Didn't do tactics. Then he come out like the week later and like, we're just going to do Rafa's tactics. what faith does that give you, man? Like, no wonder we're in the position we're in.
What are you getting paid for? Do you know what I mean?
I know, like, no wonder we're in the position we're in. Like, it's like pretty much putting like simulating a FIFA season. So I'll just like put this starting line up and the formation and stuff, and then just simulate the next 2 months.
Literally, because it's like we said before, you don't even know about who you're playing. It's the same shit.
It's the same shit. Like just let FIFA just make the automatic substitutions and just stick with the same formation.
There's a problem here. Would you like to fix it yourself or leave it to me?
You do it, mate.
Auto replace.
It's fucking bullshit, man.
Kind of goes on nicely to when will Bruce get replaced, and if so, who would you like to come in realistically? I don't think he'll get replaced. No. I think even if it went down, he's a Championship manager, so Ashley would give him the time to try and get back up, which he's done. Did he do it with Villa? Did he get beat in the playoff final? Did he get beat in the playoff final?
Yeah, they did.
Either or, he's there and thereabouts, and as a Championship manager, he's got teams promoted in the past. So I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon, just like Ashley. I would like to get him replaced today. And if you could, I see realistically. When you say realistically, under Mike Ashley, that is Bruce.
Yeah.
Realistically, it's Bruce, it's Pardew, McLaren, it's Aldice. Do you know what I mean? It's like, under him, we'd just get like a Moyes or something, wouldn't we? If he went, me personally, love to see someone like Eddie Howe, even though he hasn't had a great season.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of injuries. He tries to play the right football.
Yeah, he's still young. He's done.
Do you mean like
done
someone like him? But I don't know. Who would you?
That's realistically, who would I want to come in? Like, that's a different question. Like, who do I want to come in, or who do I think will come in? Who I think will come in will just be Bruce-esque or worse. You need to be careful what you wish for. Like, it's my theory that Ashley knew exactly what he was doing.
Of course, yeah.
Like, Rafa had ambition. He's seen things. He wanted to move forward and stuff, and he wanted investment. He wanted to invest in the training facilities, the academy, X, Y, and Z. And Rafa and Ashley was like, "Oh, no, I can't be doing that. That's spending my money." Didn't want that shit.
I just want someone who's going to sit there and say, "Yes, sir, please."
So who am I going to replace him with? A mid-table Championship manager who's coming pretty much towards the end of his career. I don't know how old he is, but his best years are definitely behind him.
That'd be playing days.
Yeah, and he's a Geordie. You'll not turn this down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a manager who'll just be grateful for an opportunity. Like I'm picking him up from the middle of the Championship, and he'll be grateful for any Premier League team. Like, it's definitely an upgrade, any Premier League team, but for Bruce, it's his home team. So Ashley knew exactly what he was doing, and I think he had a plan. I think Ashley probably knew that would likely get relegated this season, would definitely be in a scrap, and in the inevitable scenario that we do get relegated, Brucey's a good Championship manager. So he had like a 2-3 year plan with Brucey. I think he was always going to be for a 2-3 year period, whether we get relegated or not. You'll bring him back up. Like, he's a good manager to bring him back up. I think that was his plan. So even now, like, above the relegation zone, like, Ashley's thinking, well, expectations surpassed. Well done. He'll be out of the moon. He'll think he's doing a fucking fantastic job because we're not getting relegated. So I think he's got a 2-3 year plan. So Bruce is not going anywhere for the long term. So we might as well fucking end that conversation. But if we were to replace him, it would be the same thing. middle championship, bottom championship, League One, someone with fucking no ambition, no self-respect for themselves, really. Like, who would come? If there was any good manager available, like, say Eddie Howe was sacked tomorrow, if Ashley wanted him, he'd probably be like, fuck that.
He would go to the meeting and then Ashley would deliver the whole lack of ambition.
Yeah, he'd be like, no. I'd rather get into a championship team. I'd rather get into a Sheffield Wednesday.
Brentford or something, get in front and build them up again.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get anyone good. Like, no good, self-respecting manager will come unless he's going to get paid a shitload like what Rafa did. Like,
even Arteta, when he was saying the other week before we played Arsenal that he nearly joined Newcastle, but without saying it, it did sound like it was just like, well, they didn't know they were really going anywhere. No. They weren't going in the right direction, no ambition.
I was going to say, why would he? Like, he's sitting as he had the easiest job in world football, being Pep Guardiola's number 2. And like people like Arsenal were after him at the time, like before they got Emery in. Like, why would you want to commit to a team like Newcastle when he can sit in a cushy job as Man City's number 2, or in the inevitable situation that Arsenal would likely be needing a new manager? There's a job there I could go to. Like, why the fuck would I sign for Newcastle?
Aye.
Like, I don't know who would come. Like, I don't know. It's a scary thought. Like, no self-respect.
Even Aldi's turned me down, didn't he?
Yeah.
Aldi's turned me down this
like, no self-respecting manager would take this job, and I don't blame anyone who does turn me down. So, League One manager at best, fucking Phil Parkinson.
Would you rather this year lose Ashley and get relegated but bounce back, or Ashley stays for 10 more years but stay in the league and not do anything even noteworthy?
That's well, the whole very
easy staying in the league and not doing anything noteworthy sounds like the last fucking 10 years of Ashley.
No, this
including
is
2 relegations.
This is the exact situation
so
we're in
now. 1,000,000%. Get rid of Ashley at any costs.
Yeah.
I'd do something me. I'd go and do it in League One. Because at the minute we're just doing out here.
This question
with a chance of still going down.
This question says, like, get relegated but bounce back. Even if that bounce back clause wasn't there, I'd still fucking take it. Like,
definitely.
The last couple of times we've been relegated, we have bounced back and they bother us champions. The championship was a fucking piece of piss to us. Like, not every team does find the championship that easy.
Or League One.
Right, but like we have bounced back as champions. Like, we didn't need automatic promotion. We didn't need the playoffs. We fucking won the league straight out. Even without the guarantee that we'd bounce back, like, I'd take being in the championship for 2-3 seasons.
100%.
If it meant get Ashley out, get a rich owner that actually does have a bit of ambition, who's actually going to pump money in to get us back to the Premier League and push one to the top 10. Absolutely.
Because there is literally nothing in this for us as fans at the minute.
I know.
Finishing in the relegation scrap every single year.
Man, it's fucking shit.
It's literally pointless. It's like, how can you get excited for that? 1 or 2 good games a season against Man U or something, and then first we've got the FA Cup this year since Ashley took over in 15 years. So it's not exciting. There's no
really, like, week in, week out, we're just fucking deflated. Like,
so it's just like, well, what's the point? I may as well take the risk, win a few games in the championship, come back up with a better ownership, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. I'll take that.
Do you prefer seeing Bruce in a tracksuit or business casual?
I'd rather see him in the queue at Greg's.
Really queue at the job centre. Queue at the job centre.
As long as he's getting down on the tactic board.
I think the suit suits him more. The canch comes out to play a little bit more on the tracksuit, I reckon. The beer belly suit, Brucey. The pork pie belly suit. So I'd go business casual.
Yeah. Dress up. Look the part.
Aye, at least make an attempt somewhere. What's the best stadium you've been to outside of England? Ooh. I'd probably say the Nou Camp, to be fair, like, because it's just so unique. PSV stadium's class as well, like a square box, quite high, good atmosphere, rowdy.
I was thinking, I didn't even know if I've been to a fucking stadium outside the UK. I'm trying to think.
Have you not?
No. We haven't had many fucking European nights, have we?
Not too young for that shit.
I was a kid last time we were in Europe.
We've only had them now. We'll be able to rattle some off.
I haven't been to any European away days.
Have we not done one?
I've never done a tour of the Nou Camp or the Bernabeu or anywhere like that. I've been past a few. Went past Parc de France.
PSG's when we went travelling. Marseille, never got close to the stadium.
I've been past a few. I went past Mallorca's stadium.
Oh.
Been past somewhere else. Ooh, the one in Hungary. The Hungary's national stadium. Went past there.
Did you go past there when you went second time?
That was lush. Nice stadium. But in terms of being in, like, seeing like the atmosphere and stuff, I don't think I've ever fucking been in there. Spurs is the best stadium I've ever been in, but in this country. Outside the country, fuck that.
Best Newcastle game you've been to and worst Newcastle game you've been to?
Jesus.
Best one I've been to, first one ever, I went 8-0 Bobby Ross's first game. And the worst I've been to, oh God.
It's been a kind of few this season.
I tell you what, Brighton at the start of the season, 0-0, that was awful.
Yeah.
Even the other week against Norwich, pretty awful. Very limited shots on target.
Oxford
at home, that was horrific. Just pick many 0-0s this year, to be fair.
The Leicester game this season, New Year's Day, we fucking left just after half time there.
That was the first time I've left that early, so maybe that one.
Yeah.
Because at least at 0-0, you hope we're going to do a snatch and grab again. Or Sunderland, when we got beat off Sunderland, actually, that was lifting the Decanio knee slide.
Yeah,
I've never been that.
The only derby games I've been in, I think we've won. I don't think I've ever seen we lose in a derby.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
In terms of the best, there's been some good ones, to be fair. We can talk about the shit ones and we can rack off a list. But there's kind of a few good ones.
That was mad. The fucking feeling we had at Everton was mint this year.
That atmosphere was
two in the last minute. I've never known anything like that. So that was class.
To be fair, that game for the first 93 minutes can probably go up there with one of the worst games I've ever seen.
Right.
But the last minute was fucking incredible. The atmosphere was amazing.
Because it was just literally unbelievable.
Everyone was jumping on each other, fucking kissing each other and that.
Spurs as well, the same.
Yeah,
unreal.
Spurs away. Man United this season was good. The City draw was good, to be fair. The 2-2, that was a good game. In terms of ever, I don't know. I've seen we beat Sunderland a few times. Seen we beat Man United a few times.
European nights were good back in the day. But I remember as a kid, like the UEFA Cup ones, Fenerbahce and that, just for the atmosphere.
I don't know. In terms of the best one, I can't really pick one out. And in terms of the worst one, there's been a handful just this season.
Difficult question.
It was.
Where do you think we'll place this season? I think I said 14th at the start of the season, and how tight it is right now. Optimistic you want to say that, but on current form, watching we're 16th or 17th probably. Like,
the worrying thing is we've got all the teams around her. Like, we've still got all these to play, like Watford, Bournemouth.
Exactly. So you'd think that was a good thing, but not
Burnley.
For us this year.
I know, like that. They're the prime ones to pick up points, and we probably could go up to 10th if we pick up some good wins. But on current form, I can only say we're going down. I can't really say we're getting many more points.
No.
And we've still got Liverpool, Tottenham and Sheffield United to play.
Man City away.
We've got some tough games coming up, and the ones that we really, really need to win.
We always drawn in,
I know. Like the last three games really, lost to Crystal Palace. Arsenal were level on points before that game. Got smacked off them. Drew to the bottom of the league team. Like, I don't see many more points this season, unfortunately, and against the team that we really need to be picking up against.
It's just like where the hell the goals will come from.
It's typical of Newcastle for years and years that we will win them tough games. We will probably beat City, Tottenham and Arsenal.
I wouldn't be surprised. I literally wouldn't be surprised.
Then we'll lose to fucking Watford and shit like that. Like, so I honestly don't know. Like,
Andy Carroll with our last game of the season against Liverpool.
Where we're at now? We're 14th now.
Keep up.
Yeah, I think we'll finish about 15th.
What do you think about 70 million price tag on St. Maximin's head? Linked with Wolves, isn't he? Replaced Adama Traore. 70 million, I don't think if we go for that much. Like, what are we doing? 20 million? Actually, probably double his money, 50 million or something. Even I think you'd probably go 40 odd million, 45, 48
If someone's going to offer us 70 million, I think that's a fucking cracking deal. I'd take that neighbour.
I think I would take that.
Like St. Maximin is my favourite player. He's obviously our most exciting player. Like, he's just everything that this club needs.
If he's coached better as well, get that end product sorted.
The end product's the only real problem.
To be fair, that's what Nuno did with Traore. Everyone in Villa and Borough, so he was always shit. He was just quick. But now his crossing's unreal. He chips in with some goals.
Yeah, he needs someone to proper lead him. But at the minute he hasn't. His end product is canny shit. As good as a player he is, his end product's canny shit. So if we were offered 70 million for him, I would absolutely take that. But I compared him a couple of weeks ago to being like an 18-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. When he first came into the league, all he wanted to do was do fucking 9,000 step overs and take every player on the pitch on twice. And just his end product wasn't really there. But he soon had it in his mind. He had a Fergie and a Roy Keane and that to just say, do one step over and get your cross in.
That's what I mean. He needs coach better.
And by the time he was Sir Maximin's age, 22, 23, he's winning Ballon d'Ors and Champions Leagues and signing for Real Madrid and shit like that. Like Sir Maximin just really needs to learn just to do the simple thing. I think he tries way too much and the end product suffers because of it. So.
Sometimes you see glimpses now, like hitting the post against Arsenal, the cross for Chelsea, for Hayden. So it's there, it just needs to be worked on, which is not a matter of date. I think, honestly, for him personally, obviously don't want to see him go, but like I said, Nuno improved Traore. I think he massively improved.
Yeah, definitely.
He really would.
I'm saying, I don't want to see him go for anything. Like if he's going to work on that end product, I think he'll be unbelievable, and then inevitably probably will go to a Real Madrid or something. I think he's that good. But at the minute, if you're going to offer 70 million for what we're seeing now, fucking right, would I take that? Like.
I don't know if he'll go this summer. Like if we're still, I think he'll probably still be here.
I hope so.
I think it's a risk for someone to take a gamble on him after only being in the league for a year. But
true.
Wolves have got plenty of money, like haven't they? So
especially for that price, like if it is
a loose trio, he is a like replacement.
Yeah. If it is between like 40 and 70 million, that's a great offer.
Double his money, fat Mike, laughing his fucking tits off.
Yeah.
Laughing his hand. Pretty finish off on this one. Is it worth persevering with Joelinton, perhaps by changing the rule, or should we cut our losses?
Persevere.
Persevere?
Yeah, definitely.
Cut our losses, you're going to be cutting a hefty loss. Because you're not going to get anywhere close.
You would probably wouldn't get half. For 40 million.
You wouldn't even get 20.
No.
He's got to be put in a better role. We need a clinical striker played through the middle.
Need a better fucking manager, some tactics.
Joe on the left or someone up top with him. Right? He keeps on saying he's not a goal scorer and he's not number 9. Yet every week he plays in the fucking goal scorer number 9 Rondon Shearer role. So what the fuck do you expect, man? He's going nowhere. Again, this is the theme. No one in Newcastle going nowhere in a Bruce and Ashley. That's the welcome to this fucking miserable Q&A.
Yeah,
but that's it, like Joelinton.
It's been a bit of a bummer, this thing.
more funny questions. Kick around your show back soon. More funny questions, right? Less about Newcastle because I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I know.
Why do we start the channel? Why don't we end it?
I know.
Don't know why we started talking about Newcastle because it's caused a lot of misery. But now, Joelinton, I would persevere. Play to his strengths for a starter.
We've said it since the start of the season. Like there's a player in there. We just need to unlock his capabilities, and at the minute, it's under wrapped. It's fucking dead and buried. His ability, like
confidence, is shot as shit. You can see he's not the player game that he's meant to be. That Bruce wants him to be. Sorry, because he's not darting at the box. He's not gambling because it's not what he's used to.
Yeah, so I definitely persevere. There's a player in there. We just need to get the best out of him. That's clearly not number 9, but is he good enough to be on the left? Is he going to take over Sir-Maximin, Miggy, Lazaro, Richie?
Nah.
Like I think next season, I think this season's just been a bit of a warm up. Like I know, like young foreign lads sometimes take a little bit longer to hit the ground running in the Premier League. Like,
Dennis Bergkamp.
Yeah, he's the next Dennis Bergkamp. There we go.
He is.
Give him a couple of years.
Give him number 10 to the number 9.
Mugging off Nikos Dabas' neighbour.
Yeah.
Persevere, definitely. Like we can't cut our losses because, like you say, we're never going to get 40 million back for him. If we cut losses, we're going to be taking a mega cut. And he now Mike actually doesn't like them cuts.
70 cuts around here.
That's why he signed him, because he's seen a potential in him that you think he could sell to Real Madrid for double the price in a few years. But at the minute, he's getting
he's the next Firmino.
Like that. I know.
Turns out he's next Alfonso Alves.
Yeah. But like I was saying about Sir-Maximin, like his potential's there, just needs unlocked. Like he just needs to just learn to do the simpler thing a little bit more. And once he hits the ground running, once he knows what he's doing, it can be there. We can definitely have a player in him, but like we need to persevere.
Yeah, just need the takeover and just need Pochettino to come in.
Yeah,
he's sorting out. Pochettino do a good job, wouldn't he?
Absolutely. Yeah, Jurgen Klopp.
Something to look forward
to. That's the future. The future's bright.
I think that's been on for fucking ages, this video. So no one's probably watch anymore. We'll see you there. Cheers for the 5k run and enjoy yourself.